Hello and welcome. Today I have another monthly favorites for you. I got positive feedback whenever I filmed my first favorites video a few months ago, and so I thought it was time to do it again. So let's get right into it. These are the items that I have been loving in May. My first favorite may seem a bit unseasonable to some, but it is my Evercare sweater shaver. Now, where I live, it's already starting to warm up quite quickly, and so I recently packed away all of my sweaters for the season. But before I boxed them up, I gave them a little TLC with this guy. I wear a lot of wool, and so pilling is inevitable, especially near the underarms where the fabric kind of rubs together more than any other place on the sweater. And so even after just a season, in some cases, of wear, some of my sweaters were looking a bit tired, but after a couple of passes with this guy, they look brand new. And so whenever I bring them back out again in the fall, they'll be ready to go. This guy is battery powered. It has this little trap for collecting fabric shavings. It doesn't get all of them, but it's decent, and I got mine from the Container Store for $7.99. My next favorite is more of an everyday favorite than something specific to May, but I wanted to mention it anyway. So, as some of you may know, my husband and I recently had our bathroom renovated, and while that was happening, everything was chaos. And so I really came to appreciate pockets of my house that managed to stay organized. And one such pocket was my kitchen cabinets, thanks to these guys. This is an IKEA pot lid organizer, but I use it for both organizing my pot lids and for storing dinnerware upright. I just slot my plates and whatnot into these guys, and they stand up straight in my cabinet. Now, I'm not usually a fan of organization products, but this to me is an exception. I find it a lot more satisfying to have my plates standing upright than stacked on top of each other. It's a lot more easy to access whatever it is I need to get out of the cabinet, and I personally prefer the look of this to some of the wooden options that I've seen elsewhere. It's from IKEA and it's $6.99. I have two beauty favorites this month, and the first is Velvet Hammer Hydrating Control Cream by Drybar. Now, I've mentioned this before on Instagram, and some of you have actually said that you've tried it at my recommendation and that it's been effective for you. So great, that makes me feel really good. I always feel weird recommending products because what works for me may not work for you, but this is a holy grail product for me. Now, I'm including it in May favorites because I actually discovered this in the fall of last year, and it worked great through winter. But now that we're working our way into the summer months, this is still working wonderfully, even with a lot of humidity. Now, I have very thick, textured, coarse hair, and the bottle actually recommends use for thick, coarse hair. So if you have crazy hair like I do, this is a godsend. It does wonders to tame my frizz and make my hair a lot more manageable. Now, I shower at night and then I towel dry my hair, and then I stick a big old glob of this stuff into my hair. I focus on the mid-lengths to ends, but I do put it all over, and I don't even have as long of hair as I used to have, and I still use a crap ton of this. The bottle says to use a small dollop, whatever that means. Use however much you want to, but I work a big old glob of this into my hair, and it's the single best product for my hair that I've ever found. It's $29 at Sephora, and it's worth every penny. My next beauty favorite, well, it's sort of a beauty favorite, it's a fragrance, is Eau de Sens by Diptyque. I bought this stuff back in April, and I went with the small bottle because I didn't want to commit to a big bottle, but in hindsight, I should have just gotten the big bottle because I really love this stuff, and I've used up almost half of it in a month. This stuff smells of orange blossom, but it's more complex than that. It actually evolves over time, and every time I smell myself, I smell something different. It starts out kind of powdery, but also very fresh, and then over time it changes. Again, every time I smell myself, I smell something different. So it definitely smells like orange blossom in the middle of the wear, and then it dries down to something a little bit different. A little bit orange blossom, a little bit maybe juniper. I know there's juniper in here. I'm not entirely sure what I'm smelling, but this scent really keeps you on your toes. Now, it's an eau de toilette, so it's not as potent as a traditional perfume. I find that this lasts about 3 to 5 hours, but I also think that that's kind of perfect for summer when it's hot and muggy out and I don't really want to whack people over the head with my perfume. So if you want something floral, but that's sort of a different take on floral, check this guy out. My final favorite is something I feel like I should apologize for in advance because it is a really expensive laundry detergent. This is the Wanderess and Le Labo collaboration detergent in the Santal 33 scent. First of all, if you like unscented detergents, run very quickly in the opposite direction. But if you like your laundry to smell really nice, but you don't like generic laundry scents, check this guy out. It is $45 for 16 ounces, but a little bit goes a long way. You get 32 washes out of this little bottle, and I also appreciate that I have this tiny little compact bottle in my laundry closet, and it's going to last me for a very long time. The scent itself is very complex, but also unisex, so you can wash your entire family's laundry with this stuff and everyone will smell great and appropriate. So if you feel like treating yourself to a really fancy laundry detergent, try this. All right, I thought that was going to be my final favorite, but just kidding, there's something else that I want to mention. Yesterday, we got our windows cleaned professionally. So inside and outside, somebody came by and cleaned all of our windows. And cleaning our windows is kind of a pain because we have screens on a lot of our windows as well, but they took off all of the screens, cleaned everything really well. It was $120 to have them clean all of the windows in our house, but it was so worth it. So if you haven't had your windows professionally cleaned and you're like me and you hate cleaning, cough up the money to get this done once or twice a year. I keep looking out the windows and thinking, wow, my vision is great today, but it's not my vision, it's that the windows are finally clean. So I definitely recommend it if you have a service in your area that can come by and really give your windows a deep clean. It's totally worth it. All right, those are all of my favorites for the month of May. I hope you've enjoyed another monthly favorites video for me. And as I mentioned in the first monthly favorites, I think that the other side of the coin from decluttering is taking the time and appreciating the things that we have. So I hope you've enjoyed seeing this little glimpse into the products and things that I've been getting a lot of use and value out of. That's going to be it for me today. As always, thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I'll see you next time.